Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Banter Evans. Justin, I think we are ready to do some pepper.
And we're ready to kick off 2026.
Yes, we are.
So first
Little
video
hiatus.
of 2026. Little small hiatus. You know, things happen during the holiday times.
Yep.
So it's a little bit later in the beginning of the year, so February it is. But yes, James E Pepper for sure. Now, I haven't said this on video or anything, or you probably haven't either, but if we do, or not if, when we do top bourbons of 2025,
yes,
I'm lobbying to make sure that James E Pepper Decanter Series barrel proof makes it into that list.
I'm with you 100%.
This is some fantastic stuff. And what's even better is, let's go ahead and put out some quick information. This is DSBKY5, which is a historical distilled spirits producer or plant in Kentucky, in Lexington, that is now doing James E Pepper again. And this is actually their liquid. So
yes,
these Decanter Series are barrel proofs that are lower barrel proofs that I like.
Yeah.
And we got to go to the distillery 2021 when we did our first pick of James E Pepper rye back when it was MGP, and we got to see them mashing, see everything, and this was going to be soon to be released years later after aging.
Yeah.
So that's what's really cool. I'd really like the James E Pepper Decanter Series. If you aren't familiar with what this is modeled after, if you want to call it that, some of the older original decanters are very close to almost identical to this.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, when we first got to try it, it's been some good stuff, especially their own juice is
yes,
great.
it's fantastic.
Yes.
And so the other cool part is we just did another trip, and so BBE is releasing a barrel pick of the Decanter bourbon.
Yep.
And a rye. And not only that, it is the bottled and bond rye. So
Right.
we have pioneered the first ever barrel program of bottled and bond rye from James E Pepper and their new stuff, DSBKY5. They had to call the owners on the spot, manager if you want to call it that, to get permission to make that a barrel pick happen. So those will be coming into our market in Evans soon. We just got back into January or early February, whichever it was, whenever the snow came through, which was super cool.
Yeah.
So we did it then, and it's going to be fantastic. So it's going to be the second barrel of this in Georgia, and at the end, if you make it through to the end of the video, which I hope you do, stay tuned.
Yeah, we got something we'll put out there also, so
Yeah.
you should make it to the end of the video.
Should. So I'll do the first like and subscribe, but if you make it to the end, we're going to bring out another bottle, which we're going to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at moving forward. So, and then we have the gold.
Yes.
So this is their special barrel selected into this at a higher age statement.
Right.
And at a slightly different proof. This one is 52. Again, they're all barrel proof and they're different.
Yeah.
And so each one is different.
And you know what? I don't think I've had one yet that I haven't liked, to be honest with you.
They're great, yeah. The
very
first batch was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
So batch number
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
That was awesome. That's when it set the precedent of we must seek more.
For sure.
And then finding out that it was their bourbon, their distillate, their mash, and aging at their location. Which, if you're not familiar, you should go there. It's a great place to go visit. If you look at the Rick House and the Ricks, you kind of get an idea of why they're lower proof barrel proofs. Because they're not near the same height or they're the same as what your traditional giant rick houses are.
Right.
And so they are putting out some good liquid. And I didn't put the video out on any of the social medias, but I did have a go after doing 3 barrel picks essentially at bottling and labeling. It didn't go well. That's why I didn't post the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I had to throw away a couple, and so they got tired of me wasting their materials.
Yeah.
But it was fun nonetheless. So let's pour up some of the
Yes, indeed.
batch 12, by the way.
Yes.
So they're on up into the higher batches where they've even got letters and numbers behind it after the obviously 100 and whatever stopped. And so the last batch that I saw with a number before it went letter for the state or whatever, like GA 10,000, blah, 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 was like batch 96 or 7. But this is batch 12. So this is a fresh crack. I just opened it. We're going to do this against the gold.
Yeah.
In an unfair advantage because this has been open for a while and I've been saving it for this video through the holidays. So that's all that I could not drink to make sure the video happened.
Just to kind of let you know how good it really is.
Yes, it is. The gold is fantastic. So if we do a price point for 2025, $100 or under, this has to make that.
Definitely.
So this is my first time doing this actually side by side.
Yeah, mine too. I've had the gold. I was lucky enough to own a bottle of it. I don't own a bottle of it anymore because it's gone. Because I drank it. Well, had company over for Christmas and it got drank really quick.
So we're going to see how big of a difference there is from, is it worth what I think is a fine value for what you get, $60 ish, for your $90? Like, is the gold worth the 90? And then again, stay tuned to the end to see what we bring out to compare as a third option.
Yeah, for sure.
So cheers, what's in your glass?
Yeah, if you would, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button, and subscribe down below. And if we're going to let you in, we're going to do a little bit of a raffle at the very end, let you guys a little bit, maybe some merch or something like that. But you got to wait till the very end. We'll tell you what to do.
And speaking of merch, I do have my bourbon socks on.
You do have bourbon socks
So
on.
I am prepared for 2026.
Yes.
So cheers. What's in your glass?
Cheers. Still king.
I love the color and everything. I mean, this is just such a good. If you guys have not tried this, you are missing out. By all means, run out to your closest store, ask for it, and try it.
Or if you're like I've always said before, if they've got it at a bourbon bar, and I'm pretty sure it's probably not that much for a pour. Get you a pour.
Yeah, we got a local barbecue bar, if you want to call it that here, that had batch number 69 there. Batch 1, batch 11, batch 12, batch 69. If you can find those older batches, those 4 specific ones are very good.
Yes. But the nose on this is still
such a pleasant nose. You get a little bit of sweet aroma with a little bit of a I'm still alcohol.
Yep. But it's not real ethanol. Real ethanol-y. Not bad at all.
I love the sweeter nature to these too. And it's by mash. The mash bill is what is causing the sweeter notes. So if you care to look at some of the photos we posted on Facebook, they might have the mash bill listed on that photo that I posted when you're doing the program at the distillery. But it does, you can find out what their mash bill is. I'm not going to release that for them. It'll be for them to release if you want to do your research for what the mash is. We'll get more familiar with it before I start talking about it and forgetting the numbers and getting the numbers backwards or something like that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is good.
I can tell you it is greater than 78% corn.
Yeah. God, that's good. All right, you going for the gold now?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're still doing second.
Okay. Yep. I'm going on the third.
Very little alcohol. So approachable. So drinkable.
It's crushable.
It's almost crushable.
Yes.
For being a barrel proof. But again, it's low proof barrel proof. And this one specifically is 53.4.
Right. I'll tell you what though. It does tell you, yes, I have alcohol in me, and that's what it's.
But
not
it's pleasant. It's not a burn.
No, it's not a burn at all.
It goes down very easy. It coats the palate in a way that tastes good. It makes you want to try it again.
I just get that little tingle right on the tip of the tongue, and then it's gone.
Let you know that hey, I am still a rye mash. I am not a wheated mash, which is very true.
Very true.
And so, pack in, pack out, if you want to call it that. $60.
Yeah.
I mean,
very approachable.
Very good, and it's their liquid. It's not sourced.
And that's what I like about it. And don't get me wrong, when they had the MGP, it wasn't bad, but this stuff is phenomenal.
Yeah, and some of the 1776 labels that they did, you could look on that and it would say whether it was, Kentucky and Indiana or Indiana by itself or just MGP. And the rye was all MGP, which that was back when it was solid. I mean, MGP rye back then, we're talking, it was only 4 years ago, but still, they were putting out some good stuff. But it's really exciting knowing that DSB KY5 has been back. It is producing, it is bottling, distilling, and we are back in action.
And I'll tell you what,
a famous location in Lexington.
And they're doing a great job. I've been thoroughly impressed by them.
I mean, you can't. Like I said, I'm lobbying.
Yeah.
We'll put our list together when we put out the best of 2025. But my first vote at lobby is this makes it in top 10.
Yep.
Or top 5, depending on what we do of 2025.
And then I say, just like you said, under 100. I think we need to do another one of those videos to update that. I think this one definitely is.
Oh, yeah. And we're about to prove that.
We're about
to
prove it. Yep.
And what's amazing is, like I said, this is my first time doing a side-by-side of these two products. But as how shocked I was with the gold, now we're about to see how different it actually is from very specific age, where it says right around the neck, 25 barrels, aged 6.3 to 7.6 years.
So what we'll see is if there really is that big of a difference. I'm thinking there's going to be.
Oh, the nose is really flat on that compared, and you know how I like my flat noses because that usually means it packs a great flavor.
Holy cow, yeah. It's almost non-existent.
Wow, this is going to be good. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Oh, man, that's like candy, like a candy caramel compared. That's got nothing but sweet loveliness.
But they're similar. They are similar.
Oh, you get it. It's the same stuff, but it's amazing the difference in 2.5 years.
And are you getting a little bit of drying? I'm getting that little bit of drying.
You get a tad bit of extra oak, but it's not, maybe a little bit more tannin, but very little. This is just a sweet caramel.
It is.
Like, this is great. Well, just right off the rip, I'm going to go ahead and say the gold for the W versus these two.
I agree.
You can't go wrong either way. Have you guys had the gold? Have you had pepper? Does pepper exist in your market?
Yeah, and it's hard to find in our market now. At least the gold is.
That's going straight to top 5, top 10 under $100 no matter what for 2025.
Right.
It's just that is a great bottle. If you can't find a bottle, look diligently on the interwebs and all the social medias as to who still has some. I know that we had that Alan just went on a trip, and he had a bottle that was spotted in Kentucky somewhere. So
yeah, no, that's
I'll
tell
still
you
a
what,
flat nose, but
it is. I'll tell you what though, if I had to pick right now, I'm going for the gold for sure, 100%. Don't get me wrong, you can't go wrong with that.
That is extremely well balanced.
Yes.
Okay, now let's get on to what we were going to do the full comparison on. We really like this at $60. Is this worth the $90 to $100 price tag?
I think so.
I think so. I think it's that much different and better. It is very, very easy to tell in a side by side.
I could pick this out.
You could put this gold against some pretty heavy competitors, and it would do extremely well, if not knock down some crazy ones.
Maybe that's something we could do for a one sip showdown too. We might have to do that.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So, have you guys had gold? Have you guys had regular? Do you have pepper in your area? Do you like it better than what they were sourcing prior, or do you like it not as much? Like, did you prefer the MGP?
Yeah, I personally I will go with their juice.
I will go with this all day.
Yeah,
man,
for sure.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go back.
You go back to
yeah,
what you can do is
yeah.
lightning round. I'll tell you what though, that is good.
That gold just makes this taste better too.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raffle off a shirt, maybe a couple other things, but you guys are gonna have to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and you got to put a comment in our comments on this video, right there, BBE in the comments. And then what we'll do is once we get to, we're at about 250 subscribers, we'll get to 300 subscribers, we'll do the raffle, we'll do a random pick off of that, and then we'll get that BBE shirt out to you.
And again, the local community, thank you guys for supporting us and watching our content, learning and trying bourbon as we go, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have now crossed 21 years in the industry. I think I've now successfully reached over the 40,000 hour of, you know, which normally takes more years than that. I know I've spent way too many hours. It's really cool things like this that keeps you going.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's finding pepper, finding their own, and then getting their own finally out there and getting to drink it and actually being so well.
And
so this really comes back and lets you know that spice sits on the middle palate of the tongue after having the gold.
Yep.
So I have a feeling when I go right back to this, it's going to just blow it out of the water.
It did. I just did my lightning round. It blows it out of the water. It's so much sweeter.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah.
It's sweet with a little bit of, like you said, the tannin and the dank.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's a very
but it's very little, like you were saying.
All right, so we said we did a barrel pick. So let's actually do the barrel pick. Have a third glass.
Yep.
I'll take a third glass. And this barrel pick, we've already opened. It's been breathing just like the other ones were. So this one is from the other spot in Georgia. I think it's the first that I know of that existed. And this is actually from Sprayberry Bottle Shop. I don't give out too many shout outs. As far as where the bottle is. But again, this is a pepper promotion because we like pepper. So
yes, indeed.
Let's try their single barrel. And this one is 6 years old, and it is exactly 53%. So give it a 106er.
Yeah, and if you would, like I said, for the raffle or whatever, like, subscribe, and put BBE in the comments. And also, let us know how you like pepper, if you've had pepper, or if you would like to try it.
Yeah, or do you disagree and you thought it was terrible?
Yeah. All right.
But I really honestly say, not only do I look forward to our barrel pick and our trip that we had was awesome, you got to try the Decanter Series. It's fantastic.
Ooh.
All right, coming right after the gold.
Yeah.
It definitely has more nose, but I like that flat nose from the gold.
I'll tell you what, that's interesting. We need to try those too. I'll let you try it first before anything. Now, I'm telling you what, that's pretty interesting. That gold still kicks its rear end though.
We need some gold barrel picks.
Yes, that would be awesome.
25 barrels down to 1 barrel, and what would qualify to be gold? Stay tuned, James E Pepper.
Yeah,
that's what I recommend.
James E Pepper, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll
we're in.
We'll do it tomorrow. Tell you what,
That's a good pick too.
it is.
Yeah. So if you guys are looking for a pick that is currently available, obviously this one is. We just bought it not too long ago. That one's sitting in. Is it? I don't know the actual cities up there. I'm gonna guess Marietta, but I just refer to everything up there as the Atlanta market.
Atlanta market. Yeah.
Yeah. So check out the pick if you like and want to try his pick. He's got a really cool coin sticker on the back.
So I'll tell you what, this one to me, you get a little bit more of that rye than you do off of
This has got a little bit more mildness to
Yep.
it. Yeah, I agree. So just this batch 12 right here specifically compared to just one single barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting though, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's great.
Again, it's their juice. It's really at this point hard to go wrong.
Right.
I'm sure you could find one.
But I think
But so far they've got it figured out.
they've got it figured out. They got the right age for it and everything else. And the color on this is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just the barrel pick alone, look at that. That is a golden amber of perfect.
It is. I'm impressed by it for sure. And yeah, James E Pepper, I hope you're watching because let us know. Let's do a barrel pick of the gold. So we were confirmed it is in Marietta.
Marietta. So if you want a quick Google search where one is now, and then come back and quick Google search where Evans, Georgia is, it will be in the following months.
Yep, for sure.
So, I mean, I think this is an easy call. The gold for the W.
No ifs,
two
ands, or
ways
buts.
about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's just not even close.
Yeah.
Which is amazing how big the difference of 25 barrel batch, specific aging, specific location, I'm sure, and picked out from the head distillers and things like that. Which we were involved with the one of the people at our pick that it oversees every single barrel that is chosen to become a barrel pick.
That's awesome.
So not only did we get to go do the pick at James E Pepper, but we got to go with one of the ones that controls what becomes something that you can purchase to put your label on.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, how good is that?
And I will admit this. They had their own master distiller pick in the gift shop that we got to try. Not only did we get to try it, we brought it out to compare versus our sample. All the employees even agreed that our pick was better. So did we get a good one?
Got a great one.
Dang straight we did.
Yep.
So it is going to not get here quick enough.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. We'll definitely put out the information, location, all that fun stuff. It will be in Evans.
And we'll do a video on it too.
Definitely.
I think we'll definitely do a video on that
We
one.
might do a side-by-side comparison. We've got like 3 different barrel picks that we've collected along the trip.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Kentucky, and Georgia. So this is going to be pretty fun.
That's awesome.
So, again, cheers. What's in your glass? I'm going to go back to drinking this. And
Remember, like, subscribe, BBE in the comments, and we're going to give away some merch.